Hey guys, and welcome back to Do Tell. Now, today I am going to be your solo host because we are now doing solo episodes. So why not, as well, just start with me. Now guys, I'm actually really excited to start this episode out with kind of some inspiration, as we always do, because we do quotes and inspiration. We started out with doing inspiration of the week. But then we just got caught up with so much stuff that we couldn't really remember what we were just talking about. We thought we were saying the same thing constantly. So we just thought why not go on Pinterest and just find a quote that we absolutely love. I mean, I have so many quotes on my Pinterest right now. I'm not even kidding you. I could look at it right now. Hold up, let me do this real quick. Guys, you're gonna flip out once I find it. I think I have several quote boards. It's insane, guys. Hold, let me find it. Oh my god, I have so many boards, it's hard to find. Alright guys, so I have one board that's called Good Quotes. I actually thought I have way more than this, but I have 10 followers on it. But there's 43 posts on it, reposts. I find so many quotes, my whole feed is just stacked up with them, but I'm sure there's more that came from that. But anyways, guys, I kind of just started the trend with us to find quotes that we actually really connect with. And today I wanted to start out with how our episodes will kind of go into a really deep topic, really, really deep. And we won't really get anywhere positive sometimes. It'll just go so deep that you're just exit out. But honestly though, that's not our goal for those. We really just want some inspiration. I can see how people would think that. But today I just actually want to start with a quote that was a little less deep and more of motivational, inspirational kind of thing. So the quote, I have no idea who it's from, but the title is 20 Sassy Quotes that remind you to live unapologetically. So from that title, I bet you guys know this is definitely going to be a good episode. So, the quote that I have is, "What's a queen without her king? Well, historically speaking, more powerful." Hold up, I'm gonna give you a minute. I know, right? I know. Insane, I know. But, honestly, it's so true. This entire episode, I really just want to focus on how to be, an independent person. Especially, rather if you're in your 20s, teens as I am, and it's such a stressful time, and I just want to show y'all how career-wise, I want to talk about all of my thoughts and processes during this quarantine and what it's taught me. But during this quote, I just thought it kind of went well with my topic that I'm going to be talking about today. So this quote honestly speaks so powerfully, and it's not hidden in the words, as I said before. And, you hate those quotes sometimes. I wouldn't say hate. Okay, I'm trying to, stress away from saying the word hate because, it's a very strong word and it's, more likely it's, harder for you to hate things than to love things. It's so much easier to love. Do not hate love. Please do not hate things. Anyways, I dislike. My bad. Word judgment is wrong. But I love this quote because it is straightforward to you. What's a king without her queen? Well, it's historically speaking more powerful. This can go both ways, either gender, whatever. And I'm speaking independence, honey. You don't need a man right now. If you're in your teens and 20s, especially your teens girls, I've been through it. Don't get a guy. Don't do it. Live your life, for crying out loud. Don't focus on a guy, a girl, whatever it is. Just live your life, be happy for you, because it can get overpowering and you're not ready to settle down. Sure, date around, but you're not going to marry them most likely. I'm just saying. It's the truth, guys. It's honestly the truth. And so what I'm basically saying to y'all is this quote is it's kind of just saying be independent. Learn how to be independent. I know it's very hard to be independent. Especially, in the teens and 20s, 30s, whatever it may be. I just think that settling down at 27 is just a little bit too much, I think, like, you're on the majority of a life. You can live up to 100, more than 100 years, right? If you, like, you know, keep up your health code and all of that. But I'm just saying, like, you honestly are better off without, like, stuck with somebody for the moment. Like, there is a time when you can settle down and, you know, you can focus on a family. But, like, trust me, I know a YouTuber that settled down at the age of 19. And I'm like, girl, you did it wrong. But, like, you know, that's her thing. That's totally her thing. You know, I'm not judging. I mean, I am. But, like, I'm not gonna judge. Like, that's her problem. I can't change that. I mean, not problem. That's her thing, you know. But, like, with me, you sure know, I am not settling down at the age of 19. Hold up, I gotta sip my matcha. I just got some Starbucks this morning, and I just had to get some matcha to wake me up. But anyways, girls and gals, y'all, that's more specific. I just wanted to say to y'all, like, I know I've been rambling off a bit about this quote, but I think it speaks very powerful to everybody. I know some people can't, like, go on a quote like that, but it can go a whole bunch of different ways. Quotes and meanings can go a whole bunch of different ways. No matter if you're the listener, the reader, the writer, whatever it is. Like, it's just interesting to see different people's points of views on things, you know? Alright guys, I know I've been rambling off just a bit about a quote. But in today's episode, I know that we, like, start out, like, with an inspirational quote and all, but I also just wanted to say, first off, let's quarantine check up. I know we haven't done this in a bit, I think. I have no idea. It's been a while. I've recorded a lot of episodes in the past. But anyways, gals and girls and guys, y'all. I need to just stop saying that and say y'all. But I just think we need to do a quarantine checkup real quick. With me, for instance. It's been a little bit hard, I would say. I mean, I have learned a lot of things over the course of 8 months, right? It's been 8 months. Oh my god, yes. I just can't even believe, like, from where we are now, like, we're in a pandemic that has lasted 8 months, and it's insane just to see that, because, like, you know, 8 months ago, we didn't think that it was going to be a huge thing. It's like, we thought it was going to be, like, the flu or the cold or something. It's like, oh, you're just going to get over it in, like, 14 days, as they say, and it's going to be on. No, not anymore. Like, it's so stressful, y'all. Trust me, I've been through, like, so many scenarios over this course of trying to, like, protect myself and wearing masks, and, like, now masks are, like, a dang fashion trend. Like, we're starting to turn into, like, the Chinese, like, you know, fashion sense style where they just constantly, like, wear a mask, you know? But, like, I don't know, it's interesting. Like, I was looking for a mask, like, that was pretty, like, stylish, because I have to, like, go to school in a mask on, and gosh, I don't want to do that, for instance, but, like, I have to. I mean, I get it. So I was talking to my mom the other day. We went to get some Chick-fil-A, because Chick-fil-A is an hour and a half away from here. It's insane. But we went to go get some Chick-fil-A, but on the ride, we were just talking about, like, our whole ideas of going back to school, and I know that, like, some people have already decided for their school district or for their specific school that they're not going back. And I know for some, like my school, we're going back, as they say, at the moment, until they get scared because of all the things that are happening. Because at this moment in time when I'm recording, there's been, like, so many instances where people or, like, teachers, staff members have got sick over the course of just, like, a week or two. It's insane. And now other schools are like, oh shoot, that's not good, you know? And so, I mean, there is a possibility that, like, some schools could back out of trying to go back to school. But, like, I'm just going to, like, go for it and be like, you know, it's probably going to happen. I'm probably going to go back to school. But I have a feeling that, like, within a week or two, we're going to get out of school for, like, 2 weeks. Because, like, you know, if somebody gets it, you're, like, gone for 2 weeks online probably. I feel like there's a possibility, like a huge possibility, that somebody's going to get sick or they're going to think they have COVID or something. I know I'm talking way too fast, guys. I mean, I don't have any caffeine. It's just matcha this morning. I got to get the rest of that done. Woo! Dang, y'all. Okay, I'm not done with my rant first off. We're almost done with it, but I was just thinking, like, I know it's very stressful because I feel so bad. Like, okay, everybody's, like, always, like, so concerned about, like, all the seniors from last year, you know, like, the ones that graduated this year, 2020 seniors. Like, they're all concerned about them and how, like, they're not going to be going back to college some. And I'm like, yes, that's very, very sad. Like, their first year of college, they should really enjoy it. I agree so much. But, I mean, I totally agree that it's very sad. Like, you know, their first year of college should be very exciting and new and fresh, new experiences on all of that. I totally agree. Like, my brother, for instance, is going to college here, and it's a new college. And he's having some troubles because he's like, I don't know if I'm going back. Like, some of my classes are at the school and some aren't. They're online. And just to say, guys, online school sucks. I literally had to do online school for a bit, like, before, you know, well, when the pandemic started, like, 8 months ago, and then we got out of school for it. Like, we had to do it for, like, I don't know, a month or two or something. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm not learning anything. And I was so, like, depressed and anxious and stressed. And I'm like, oh, can it be over with anytime soon? And, you know, I mean, they're trying to, like, their best to get through it. But, you know, I feel like so bad for us seniors, like my class 2021. Woo. Because we don't really know if we're going back to school. Some people aren't going back to school. So it's very interesting. I mean, I hope it's gone by the end of, like, this year at least. Oh my gosh. Just imagine New Year's, guys. 2021 coming in, like, no new cases. Oh, I'm just saying too much. I shouldn't jinx this, guys. I shouldn't jinx this. I should just stop talking about this topic. Okay. Layla, stop. Alright, guys. Now we're done with my little rants and checkups, but don't forget to also follow our Instagram handle at DoTellOfficial on Instagram. And also, like, you know, tweet us. Whew, guys, that was a bit. Okay, but anyways, guys, I know that, like, it's been very stressful, and we love to, like, help you out and talk about these topics with you. So don't forget to follow us on our Instagram at DoTellOfficial, and also our Twitter at DoTellOfficial as well. And you can tweet at us. You can also, like, send us a DM being like, hey, I need some advice on this, or, like, just tell us a little bit about yourself, or, you know, send us a little sweet message. Like, we'd love it. You know, tell us about how's your quarantine been. The sweetest little things. We love it, guys. We literally love it. I know that some people will see our stories for, like, learn a little bit about us, and then you guys won't respond, and I'm like, come on, you want something, like, at least ask, you know, appropriate questions, please. Dang, Layla. Okay, we're done with the matcha. But anyways, y'all, let's get into the real point of this entire episode. So what I wanted to talk about today was kind of like a career-wide, like, idea of what I'm thinking. Okay. So I know that there's different paths for different people's careers, but I'm just saying, like, I don't want to work, like, every day with a suit and tie on. Like, I'm just saying. Or pantsuit or whatever. I mean, like, unless it's a really cute, stylish one that's going on the cover of Vogue, but, I mean, not every day. You know, I want one of those jobs, like, Instagram jobs, where I can just wear, like, lazy sweatpants. I mean, like, I wouldn't really do that. But because, like, I don't know, I'm just not that person, but, like, I would wear it at home, of course. But, like, a little bit more casual wear. Like, I know that wardrobe is, like, not a huge thing for some people. They're like, oh, but it's such a nice job. I'm like, but I want to feel comfortable in my job, you know? Like, that's a huge point, like, for me. I mean, of course, if I worked at Starbucks, I can't wear sweatpants, but, you know, it's interesting for different jobs. But, I mean, not only am I just talking about, like, you know, wardrobe and all of that, but, like, the whole basic idea that I'm trying to say is I don't want a boring job. I don't want to work in a, like, really tall skyscraper that, like, I have to do taxes or pay, you know, do the bills or to, like, I don't know, whatever. You know, like, the simple little jobs that are just so basic that you see in the movies that are like, oh, I hate my job. Like, I don't want to work and hate my job, you know? I want to love my job. So, I mean, honestly, career goals for me, I rather want to be a YouTuber. I know some people can do it and some people can't. I'm just like, I don't know. I'm trying to get back in the groove of trying to be a YouTuber, because the reason I love being a YouTuber is because, like, you have, like, your schedule and you make your own plans. It's, like, that kind of simple of a job, you know? Like, it's really, like, not that easy as it seems. Like, you record, you know, you give your ideas or, like, whatever the topic of the video is, and then you edit it for hours and put out, like, different things on your video, handles, like, ads, so much more stuff than it ever seems. And, you know, you put it out there and you wait for views, and if you don't get any views, you post another video and do the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. I know some people think, like, it's an overnight success. No, most likely not. I don't really think anything's really an overnight success. I think it takes time, effort, and work. Like, okay, first off, guys, don't shame me, but, like, I'm just saying, like, out of my own opinion, like, you know, the Charlie D'Amelio, I don't know, or her sister, I don't know her name, but anyways, they make TikTok dances. Dances. What the heck, woman? Like, sure, fun, yeah, but, like, you get popular out of making a dance? Okay, I mean, that's your thing. I mean, cute and all. Like, I love a, you know, good TikTok song with a dance to it, but, like, you get famous and you get paid money for that? Well, like, 99.99% of the world is trying to actually work really hard for it. Like, I'm sure they didn't intentionally mean to do that. Not one bit. Because, like, sure, they're very pretty. They're very cute. And, you know, I'm sure they're great people. I'm not judging that. But I'm just saying, like, some people can be, like, very successful very quickly. For, like, a simple reason. I'm not hating one whatsoever on that. But, like, some of us, like me and Sanjana, we don't really know what we're doing in our life right now. And those girls are pretty much, like, the same age as us, like 17, 18, 19, whatever. And, you know, they get it pretty easy. Some people just get handed it so quickly than others, and it just doesn't make sense to me sometimes. I'm like, I think the world needs to, like, reward people that actually work their ass off, you know? Like, it's just my own personal opinion, but I'm just saying, like, if you work your ass off, you are doing it right. I'm just saying. And not by working your ass off making a dang TikTok dance. I'm saying working your ass off so you can, like, pay the bills, pay the taxes, you know? Get to your job on time, work hard, earn that money for yourself. You did that. Nobody else did that. I'm just saying. I'm dropping the pen. It's that simple. I mean, off of the, like, Charlie D'Amelio, I don't even know if I'm saying her name right, but, like, guys, I think that, you know, being a YouTuber is a great job, like, especially if any of you guys are listening and you want to be a YouTuber, you should definitely go for it. I've told my friend Sanjana to be a YouTuber for a very long time because I think that she would be very inspirational and motivational to people. Now, I know that it just doesn't fit some people. Like, for me, for a bit, you know, a couple of years, I've been trying this YouTube game for a while, and it's just, it takes a bit, you know? YouTube is not like a thing where you can get 100,000 subscribers in, like, a month kind of thing. I mean, you really could. It's a possible thing, but, like, with, like, a normal basis of, like, videos, like, a week, every week, or, like, 2 weeks, or whatever it may be. It may not happen, but it may, you know? It just depends on how hard you work, how much money you put into, like, the stuff that you do, like, equipment-wise, or whatever it may be, like, your setting. Oh, shoot, I'm dropping my pens. But anyways, guys, sorry I'm ranting off. But, I mean, I'm just saying, like, I think being a YouTuber is such a fun job. Like, first off, Alicia Marie and Remy Cruz, shout out. If you ever listen to this, you probably don't. I mean, I hope you do. Oh gosh, Layla, God, my God. I'm so clumsy today. I'm going to hit my phone. But anyways, so they actually have a podcast called Pretty Basic, and they give us inspiration for this podcast. Now, I'm not saying that we are trying to be one bit like them. Not at all, not at all. We can never be like them because we are our true, authentic selves. Ooh, look at me. Authentic. But like, I don't look any bit like Alicia, and Sanjana doesn't look any bit like Remy. But we're kind of like the same combination of like, she's Indian, I cannot speak. She's Indian, and I'm American. Now, with Alicia, she's American, and then with Remy, she's Asian. And they're just an iconic duo, very iconic, I love it. You should definitely listen to their podcast if you have not, guys. I love them to death. They're such an inspiration, they give me so much motivation. Definitely check out their YouTube channels. Man, this is such like a shout-out thing for everybody. Also, since we're doing shout-outs right now, don't forget to follow Sanjana on her Instagram as well. She has also, I think, Twitter, but you can check that out for yourself. And don't forget to follow me, too, Layla Tamman. And Sanjana's handle is Sanjana3_12. I know. I've told her many times, I'm like, girl, you gotta change that handle. Like, it's a little confusing. Now, another career path that I'm also thinking of for being, like, not a suit and tie kind of job is also working for rather Instagram, Facebook, because Instagram, it's owned by Facebook. So, rather than, I've literally watched so many TikToks about, like, the actual place working there. It's very intriguing. Because, like, it's a very laid back, you can wear kind of almost what you want, just nothing, like, inappropriate, revealing, whatever. It's just a chilled back, warm environment that I feel, like, so comfortable in. Like, you know how you see those movies that have, like, I don't know, it's just some job that they work at that's so chill, laid back, like, the building is so modernist and, like, next level. Like, I want to work there, I want to work rather to Instagram, the Facebook. I'm not sure about TikTok. I mean, if that comes around, sure, if that's handed to me on a silver platter, I'll take it gladly, as long as it pays well. I'm not being selfish at all, guys. I'm not. I really not. I'm just joking around, guys. I'm just joking around. Please don't take anything seriously unless I tell you it's serious. Now, guys, and this is serious. No, I'm just kidding. I joke. But, like, I encourage every single one of you guys to find a job or at least something you enjoy to do. Now, I'm speaking specifically career-wise. I actually really want to motivate y'all to find a job that you want. Like, we're all going to end up with a job at some point. I really hope you guys do. But I hope that every single one of you finds a job in the future that you absolutely love. It does not have to be a suit and tie job. Not at all. Like, I feel like that's overrated now. I really do. And we just need to, like, realize that the world that we live in today needs a little bit of a boost. Now, I know that there are some of you guys that just, like, want to be me and want to be a YouTuber. I mean, like, how the heck does that contribute, right? But, like, the only reason that I really wanted to be a YouTuber is Alicia and Remy really inspired me to become one, because not only do they give out, like, fun and entertaining, like, content for, like, everybody to listen and watch, like, including their podcast, but, like, I don't know, they inspire me so many ways, because they have videos about how to, like, motivate yourself during quarantine, like, all cleaning hacks, like, oh my gosh, it's all around the world, and they're, like, so upbeat and happy. Like, I know they're not upbeat and happy all the time, because they talk about that on their podcast, and they kind of, like, tell us that, it is a hard job, that they have therapists because their job is very hard, and I can see that, because, like, I've been it for a bit. I don't know how many videos I have. It's, like, I don't even know. Let me look real quick. But, like, I have 20 videos, guys. 20. And, like, I don't have that much content now. But, like, this is over the course of a couple years. Not kidding you. And if I really stuck to it, this is just a note to myself out loud to you guys, but if I stick to it, guys, you can stick to it. I know I haven't posted in, like, 2 months, literally. But if it's really hard to, like, have something that you absolutely love, that you're very motivational about, and then all of a sudden, like, you just get off about something. Like, I love YouTube, and it would be an amazing job. Like, First off, meeting fans. Oh my god. Don't even get me started on that sidetrack right there. Oh, honey. Yes. I just love meeting people. Like, I don't have fans that I know of. Oh my gosh, I have 91 subscribers that just updated. Girls? Yes. Guys? Y'all? Oh my god, yes. It just happened, guys. I don't know how. But anyways, I don't know, like, it's so inspiring to me that see, like, people actually look up to you, you know? Like, I really don't know how people would look up to me right now, but, like, in the future, I hope that I make videos that inspire people to do something, get up, make a change in the world. I should definitely make a video about that. Woo! Because not only am I going to, like, be making videos on how to keep your brain working during a quarantine, or trying out Kourtney Kardashian's poosh hacks, like, those things, makeup tutorials. Like, I know I'm a lifestyle person, but, like, not only am I going to be a lifestyle person, I'm also going to be, like, a motivational person. I'll share, like, oh, you know, I mean, oh, I'm getting ideas, lifestyle, inspo, oh my goodness, guys, this is going to be amazing. Now, I love it, but, you know what, while I'm talking about my YouTube channel, I should, mention it. Oh my gosh, this entire episode is all about me. But Sandra literally, before I recorded this, she was like, girl, you gotta, like, make, your solo episodes be, like, about you and your YouTube channel, like, your inspirations and all of that. And I was like, oh, you know what, that's a good idea. Like, I kind of thought about that in the beginning. But then, I don't know, it just hit me. And so, now I am just, I don't know, it's inspiring me. And I'm just really happy about it. Because, like, whenever I think about this job, I don't know, I'm happy. And I feel like I can make my decisions. I'm my boss. Like, who doesn't want to be their own boss, So I just wanted to tell y'all, be you, be whatever you want to be, have whatever job, just please don't be a drug dealer. Guys, I'm joking, but I'm not joking. Please don't do that. If you're a drug dealer, stop it, please. Good, don't do it. But anyways, guys, self-plug. Don't forget to follow my YouTube pages. I have a main channel, it's Layla Tammen, Layla space Tammen. And then I have a vlog channel, is Layla Tammen Vlogs. So please don't forget to, subscribe to this. And please comment, watch my videos that I've had, and I will be posting every week, I think. But I have no idea what my next one's going to be, but we're going to be thinking and brainstorming today, because I have to do that. Now, guys, oh my gosh, gals, y'all, I keep doing this. I don't know, maybe it's just because I'm so excited for this solo episode. But I just wanted to give, like, a couple more quotes because I'm a quote gal. And these are related to this topic, so that way I can talk a little bit more. If y'all really want to tell me about your dreams and aspirations, like, we can talk about it on the podcast. Me and Sanjana would be so glad to do that, y'all. Okay, so the first one that I want to, like, share with you is really, 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 like, take it to heart, and listen again. I'm going to read it twice, so listen in. Don't be busy, be productive. Set that in just a minute and I'll read it again. Okay. Don't be busy, be productive. Now, y'all, I totally get this with me. Because I will set myself up a list in the mornings, most likely. And I will truthfully get so stressed out for trying to complete them. I'm like, okay, by this time, I'm going to have at least 75% of this done. Or maybe 100% sometimes. That's what stresses me out. My brain, I'm like, oh, Layla, don't do that to yourself. But I consider that as being busy. I don't consider that as being productive. Because I think of it as, if I don't finish this, I'm just going to be stressed out the entire day and just keep thinking about how I messed up. I didn't do it. Like, I'm not going to get it done. Because I've had to-do lists before where I just didn't complete them for months. Months, guys. I don't know. I'm like an thinker sometimes. I'm like, oh my goodness, like if I don't complete this, then this won't happen, and I'll just be stressed out and be sitting on the couch watching TV and movies all day. Chill out, guys. Chill out. Trust me, I'm thinking the same thing you are. Most likely. So what I think of being a productive person is actually like getting things done without a time limit. Because if you put like a time limit, I know that some people like put a time limit for themselves and like it's okay. Like they don't get stressed out about it. But like for some people like me, and hopefully if you relate to me, you will totally know what I mean. Because being productive is supposed to be a good thing. Like I feel good. I feel so good when I'm productive. Like, I'm like, oh, yes, I finished that. Now I'm going to do this. And as soon as I do that, and then I'm like, yes, as soon as I'm done, I'm going to watch some TV, chill out for a bit. And then maybe I'll go outside, read a book, like the good positivity. Busy, I don't think positive. Busy, no. Productive, yes. Hopefully that makes sense to y'all because honestly, that hit me really, really hard. Okay, guys, I have another quote for y'all. I know, like, I'm a very quote gal, but, like, I don't know. Quotes, like, speak to me a lot. Hopefully, the people that are listening today know what I mean. So, this one is by Serena Williams. Okay. In 2014. It says, "Don't let anybody work harder than you do." Sink it in for a minute. I'll wait. Don't let anybody work harder than you do. You listening? For instance, I am a YouTuber. I have 91 subscribers. 91. But I'm proud of that. It's okay. Not competition at the moment. But the thing is, no matter what job you have, there's always going to be somebody that's better than you. Right? Better. They're better. They're not harder workers. They're better than you. Now, if you're a harder worker than they are, they still may be better than you. But they don't work as hard as you. As I said in the beginning of this podcast, there may be people that are going to like tear you down and like totally like, I'm going to make you feel bad about whatever it may be. But you just need to like focus on yourself, be an independent person. Because whenever it comes to your job, you will definitely need to figure out how to be rather alone or an independent person, because that is the most powerful thing in the world. I think especially right now, is like being an independent person that knows their strengths and weaknesses, especially during this time we are trying to like get to know ourselves better. Because trust me, if I'm thinking back to like before quarantine, it honestly, oh my goodness, I was so stressed out. Like I moved to a different school and I barely have any friends. And I was just so down. I was like, oh, I don't love where I live. I wish I went back to Nashville. Like, it's the truth. I still want to go back to Nashville. I would literally go anywhere else right now. But that's not the point. The point is that I was just so down and like I was so negative to myself and to others. And I just wasn't thinking very positively. And now after quarantine, I've realized a couple of things. One, of course, I think positively now, but like, I feel like such a therapist. But anyways, the real point of it is that I'm not downing myself. I'm actually thinking, what did this quarantine teach me? Because I know everybody is so like 2020, worst year ever. Like whenever 2019 was over, they were like, yes, best year ever. And now we're like, ugh, this is the worst year. I do not like it. And honestly, if I think back to it, like, first off, yes, COVID sucks. Worst thing ever. I mean, there's a whole bunch of other things that are maybe even worse. But, like, still, people stop hating on 2020. It's just a year. Just a dang year. It taught me more than I think in, like, the 17 years of my life. Oh my goodness, like, I've learned so much about people, so much more about people, guys. I honestly, through this entire quarantine, I've learned about who real people are in my life and, like, who really wants to be in my life. And I know that's hard for some people to, like, cope with because they just can't realize, like, themselves. If they're in, like, a bad relationship, they're like, oh no, they're not bad. And, like, by the end of this, you're going to eventually be like, okay, listen, we need to talk, you know? Like, this is not going to work out well. You're not, like, I don't know, you're not my vibe anymore. You're not, like, on my level, like, kind of thing, you know? And, like, it's a good realization at the end of this time because there are some relationships that we were in the beginning of this quarantine still in, and now we're not, and there's a reason why we're not. It's not because you were stuck in the same house with them. Like, I was stuck in the house for, like, so many months with my family when we were all, like, mandatory supposed to stay in our houses. And, like, we didn't kill each other. It's because we actually truthfully love each other. Now, if you guys are stuck in the dang house with somebody and you absolutely want to rip their head off, there's a problem there. There's a huge problem. I have 4 people in my family, including me, and 2 dogs and a cat. And I'm still alive, and I'm not going to kill anybody in my family. Like, I still love them. And, like, if you compare that to, like, what you're at right now, there's a problem. Like, talk to them. Like, sort it out. See what's the problem. Like, sure, you may have your differences. You may be able to work it out. I'm not saying, like, every single thing that we've been through in the past just means, like, we're just done. But, like, work it out. Talk to them. If it doesn't work out, then it just doesn't work out. Move on. There's a future ahead. There's so many more years of your life that you can totally make more friends, experience things. Trust me, guys, this is going to be over at some point. Don't think this is endless. I know it feels like it's endless. But please, just think positively. That's what I'm doing. I know there's going to be an end to this. Listen, at this point, like, I know it does seem like it's an endless thing, but it's going to end. Trust me, this is not going to be going on for years and years and years and years. There's always an end to something. Always. See, there's always an end to a war. Always. Somebody wins. Somebody wins. It may be good or bad, but it will end at some point. We just got to think positively, guys. Whew. Y'all. Okay. I want to end this on a really, really good quote. So give me a second. I'm going to find you a really positive quote to end the day with. Or morning, night, evening, dinner time, whatever time you're listening to this. I really hope you guys enjoy these podcasts, by the way. Because I just love talking to y'all and just experiencing new things. And thank you guys for so many amazing followers on our Instagram page. Also, as I mentioned before, please also follow us on our Twitter page. Because we also tweet about a whole bunch of different things that are not on our Instagram page. And we just retweet many things that we find inspirational as well. Okay, guys, this is my last quote of the day, or evening, night, whatever time you're listening to this. Well, it will be my day, but anyways. I have no idea who this is by, because Pinterest doesn't really put who it's by on there. But anyways. When things change inside you, things change around you. When things change inside you, things change around you. I can so truthfully speak to this. So truthfully. Because if you feel so down inside, the world looks so bad if you think about it. Like, if you just go off the news, it's not a great world. But if you think about it, there are so many great people out there. So many. Don't think that the whole world is just a whole disaster. It's not. We're all holding art piece that's connected in some way. You know, puzzle piece. It's connected. There are just some pieces that have fallen off and we just gotta find them and put them back together. It can happen. It's not impossible. Nothing is impossible, guys. I feel like such a therapist again. Dang. I love this episode. Okay. But especially whenever I feel down, rather it's being lazy, and I just feel bad for being lazy, and you're still lazy because of it. Oh, the whole world just looks like such a depressed out there. You know, like, I'll just look outside and be like, it's raining. But now when it rains, I'm actually excited, because, like, I don't know, I can sit inside, watch a movie with my family, my mom, my sister, my dad, like, whatever. Like, a couple of days ago, actually, like, me and my sister, we watched, what was it, Work It. Yeah, Work It, girl. Yes. Best movie ever, if you've ever seen it. Amazing. I don't know if it's the best movie, but it's amazing. It's a good movie. I think it's fun, cute, so cute. So cute. Recommend. But anyways, I'm getting off topic. But anyways, guys, like, I just want you to take a breath. If you're really stressed out, I totally get it. We're all stressed out at some point in our lives. We all are. Just take a deep breath. Trust me, I need to do it right now, too. I'm, like, talking, like, at a really high speed. Yeah, we needed that. Do it with me, guys. Just like your Apple Watch tells you. In, out. In, out. Please, if you have an Apple Watch, do the whole breathing thing. It really works. I don't have one. I used to, but, like, do it, guys. It really helps you. And, like, it does, like, the whole vibrations. Okay, Layla, stop it. But anyways, guys, I just want to, like, show you that the world is truthfully amazing. I know that it seems like it's a whole disaster waiting to just crumble down, but it's not. It's not. It's not the end of the world. Think of it. If you need to listen to this episode again, go ahead. I'm not judging you at all. I really don't. I would absolutely love it. And please don't forget to, like, leave us reviews and all of that. But I hope you guys got something inspirational out of this entire episode. It was kind of like a, everything episode, more like inspirational. But I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for listening. Don't forget to subscribe as well, because if you don't subscribe, you won't know when our episodes come out unless you follow our Instagram. But that's just another way to find out when we post. We post every Wednesday, guys. Every Wednesday. Trust me, we won't miss a date unless we tell it ahead of time. We don't tell you as last minute things, trust me. But we love you guys so much. Thank you guys for showing me so much support during this solo episode. I'm so excited that I actually did very well. I didn't know how it would go, but I'm so excited. If you've listened thus far, please tell me, DM me at Layla Tamit, or just the podcast, whatever. Tell me your thoughts about things. Leave reviews. Like, comment, share, everything, We love the entire, community. I love it, I love it, I love it. And please, if you love this episode so much, please don't forget to share it to your friends, your family, whatever it may be. And share the entire podcast, too, because it's pretty amazing. It gets better and better each time. We're so, inspirational. We love to be up and, going and very, business boss girl and boy, guy. Yes, honey, y'all. And we just love that you guys listen to this. So, please, take it easy, y'all. Bye, guys.